Afternoon. I trust you all had a beautiful day of trading today. We're going to try to catch something in after hours trading. We've got about 2 minutes here till after hours trading starts. I am excited. Hopefully, we catch something nice. All right. Let's see what we can find. Got about a minute and a half here. Boy, a lot of nice runners today. RGF looked wonderful today. NUWE looked amazing. JAGX did well. EBS did well. Nova did well. Boy, the list just goes on and on. A lot of great runs today. Vino, VINO, did really well this morning. Good afternoon. So let's see what we can find. Let me turn off that AC so we can hear just a little bit better. Good afternoon, Bagman. Paramount has a $26 billion offer. Going to swing Paramount. All right. Good afternoon, Sheila. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon from rainy Minnesota, Jay. Let's hope that clears up for you. Summer's coming, my friend, and be here before you know it. All right, we've got our 4 o'clock hour here. Let's see what we got for news. Private placement, CER, nothing there. ATXS, nothing there. Life, LIFE, nothing there. PWFL, nothing there. Class action lawsuit. All right, so far, nothing. As far as news goes, let's look at our top runners in after hours. Let's see what is moving. It is 4 p.m. here. Don't know what time it is there where you're at, but it is 4 p.m. here. SCPX up about 8% here in after hours. LiPo, LIPO, EMKR announces sale of chips business for $2.92 million. So it popped up a little bit. EMKR popped a little bit. TWOU popping up on financials. TWOU popped up here in after hours on their financials. WW also popped up on financials. Getting a few financial reports coming out here. Let's see. GME, TTOO. What else do we got? OLB popping like crazy. OLB popping very, very nicely. OLB. It's up to 74 cents here. It's gone from 54 cents to 75 cents now. OLB. OLB. Sam, thanks, Mr. Wolfpack. It was a great green day. Good deal. Hope you had a really beautiful green day. 1 for 10 reverse split on OLB. NKGN, here's another one. EMKR hosting a conference call. Nothing there. OLB is up 40% in just after hours alone. Just came down just a little bit. 36 coming down. MBIO, closing of a $4 million public offering. Thank you, Lynn, for that information on OLB. Well, let's see, what else do we got? Let's keep watching. Conference, business update. Gevo is repurchasing 5.5 million shares. ARDX, we've got financials out on them. A lot of financials. It's that time of the year. Financials are starting to come out. Good afternoon from India. Good to have you with us. LXRX financials popping up a little bit. A lot of news coming out here. Watch the news feed. Watch the comments that are coming in on our live stream. There's a lot of stocks running right now. I'm trying to go through the press releases as quickly as I can. There's a lot of them. A lot of financials coming out. We're going to have to wait and see which one of these is going to run on financials, because there are a bunch of them. Joins Outdoor Board of Directors. Open just popped on financials. OLB, NKGN. Preparations for about $2 million. Keep looking here. Still looking. Be patient. Financials. A lot of these that I'm saying financials on, it's not the actual financial report. A few of them it is. Most of them, they're just announcing when they're going to do their financial report. And most of them, it's around May 7th, 8th, or 9th. Those are going to be 3 busy days for stocks. And I'm going to be out for all 3 of them, unfortunately. That sucks. That really blows. Oh well. Let's see. IBRX, exclusive global agreement. Nothing there. GSIT, nothing there. Well, there was a lot of press releases. In a very, very short amount of time. Yeah, it's very possible on ALLR. There could be some short covering coming up on that. Definitely a trade idea for sure. ARDX, we've got financials in, OSPN. ARDX climbing up a little bit here on their financial report. ARDX is up about 12% in after hours trading. Let's keep our eyes open here. We're looking. Old Jeffy boy is looking for you. Good afternoon, Everell. Hollywood, good afternoon. You're in Miami. Beautiful Miami. I am in Central Florida. So welcome, my fellow Floridian. Looks like ARDX ran from about $6.72 to $7.95 on that earnings report. It dropped pretty quick back to 753, but it is pushing back up again. It is pushing back up. So let's stay hopeful. Let's stay hopeful that thing pushes right back up again. Up over 775. WRNT. Boy, the wolf pack is on them. WRNT. That one's popping up in after hours. AXTI put out a financial report and they're up a little bit there. WRNT. Give it a look. That thing popped from 32 cents to 49 cents, pulled back here to 41.9. TC now starting to run. TC starting to run. Not a lot of volume on that stock for the entire day. There's not been much volume there, but 135,000 shares total for the day. But it did pop up a little bit. And of course, Verb just popped up to 16 cents. So OLB is up 22% right now. INDP is up 12. JAGX, JAGX, that one just popped up. It's up 10%. ARDX, Verb, VERB. These are all ones that have popped up a little bit here in after hours. We'll have to wait and see which one of them really decides to take off running. The top 5 right now on my watch list in terms of percentage stocks that are up in after hours, percentage-wise: OLB, INDP, JAGX, and ARDX, and Verb. Those are the 5 that are up so far that are running relatively nicely here in after hours. We're going to keep our eyes open for more news. Wolf press release. More press releases coming in here. More financials. Another one. That's a conference call. Investors conference. CTOS reporting financials. DHX conference. ISSC investors conference. NR reporting financials. WW reports wide loss on franchise costs. COHN releasing financials. SGHT reporting financials. SNES reporting financials on May 9th. So all of those press releases that we just got were merely either reporting financials or letting us know when they're going to be reporting their financials. NR reporting financials. Okay, let's go back to what is running. All right, OLB pulling back hard. INDP up there. ARDX. Looks like the same 5 pretty much. Gevo has popped up a little bit. On their repurchase program, but it's not going anywhere. OSPN. 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 Give that one a look. OSPN popping up on news. Financial report. OSPN is up now 27%, sitting at about $14 right now. After hours. OLB still at 13%. ARDX still pushing back up. My top 5 right now running, OSPN, that's up 19.5%. OLB is up 19%. INDP up 12%, ARDX up 11%, and NKGN up 8%. Those are the top 5 on my entire list right now. Now those percentages I gave were how much they're up just in after hours alone, not for the entire day, just in after hours. Forrester, good afternoon. DKNG on earnings. BBAI announces first quarter financials. MRIN. Clicking through these as quickly as I can. A lot of financial reports coming out. Most of the financials are kind of dull. They're not fantastic. They're not horrible, but they're not fantastic either, and they're not pushing the ticker up at all. It's that time of the year where we start getting the first quarter of 2024 financial reports on a lot of these companies. Between now and probably the 15th of the month, there's going to be a bunch of them come out with their financial reports. So let's hope we get a good one out of those. So far, just in after hours, I've gotten 73 press releases just in after hours. Good afternoon, Silver Fox. VAX, VAXX. What other one? PCTY. Looking for a clear runner. Let's see. AIP. Nothing really standing out just yet, but it's early. But it's early. Jay Moses, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Robert, I used the cup and handle technique today. Thank you. Which one? Which stock? Open. Beats on revenues. OPEN. Beats on revenues. Now that's a rehash. They've already put that out once here in after hours about 17 minutes ago. They're just reissuing that press release. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome. Well, 73 press releases. Now it's the waiting game. Now it's just the wait time and see which one decides to run. The cream will rise to the top here. We're going to find one. AXTI class action lawsuit. ZYME class action lawsuit. OSPN, OLB, coming down hard, INDP, nothing. VRA, Vera Bradley, that popped up here in after hours. Not, again, another stock with not much volume on it. Well, this is going to be like watching paint dry here this afternoon. If anybody's got any runners right now, don't hesitate to say so. I am not seeing anything. JAGX has a major wall at 32, and a prospectus was filed yesterday. Thank you, Cody, for that. Appreciate that insight. Yeah, if anybody's got anything that's running, by golly, don't hesitate to share it with the group. JAGX has a, let's take a look at JAGX real quick. Just busted through 32. There she goes. JAGX, JAGX. Just broke through that wall at 32. Loco on news. LOCO. 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 Beat on revenues by 8 cents. Revenues rose 1.4% year over year. Keep an eye on JAGX here. Up at 33, 33.8. $33.89. Boy, it is all over the place. The bid and ask are just going crazy on that one. Thank you, Cody. JAGX pulling back here a little bit. Really don't see anything pushing up. OLB's still up 28%, OSPN 20%, JAGX up 13, almost, well, just dropped down to 12%. Not much moving. Not much moving here. OLB was trying to curl back up. It's been coming down here the last couple of minutes. But all means, if anybody sees anything running, don't hesitate to share it with all of us, because I'm not seeing anything that's clearly the one we're looking for. Got some more news here at 4:30. Financials, new chief financial officer, conference call, results on May 8th, upcoming investor conference, goal to sell a collection of non-core, non-precious metals royalties for cash dividends, copper. So our 4:30 press releases didn't give us anything. Apple up on earnings. Here's some more press releases. Underperforms the market. Press financials on MRIN. AQN outperforms the market. SAND. Sandstorm Gold signs a definitive asset purchase program to sell a collection of non-core, non-precious metals for cash proceeds up to $21 million. Kodak outperforms the market. Not seeing anything. Apple going up. Apple heading up a little bit. John, doing well, my friend. Thank you very much. Kai East, how old are you? With 3 question marks. So it must be a serious question. I am 61 years old. Maybe old enough to be your grandpa. That could very likely be. Terry's having a bowl of ice cream while he's watching. You know what? That sounds really good, Terry. That sounds amazing. Billy, good afternoon. I'm doing very well today. Thank you for asking. Trying to find some stock runners here in after hours, and it's not been easy. OLB trying, but it just can't seem to push up. OSPN LOCO. Loco pushing back up again. JAGX trying to push back up again. Loco could be the one. I don't know. LOCO, that could be the one that pushes us up here this afternoon. Keep an eye on it. Been outside pressure washing. Oh my. Too hot here to pressure wash in sunny Florida. I think it got up to like 85 today, or maybe higher. Maybe higher. It might have been closer to 90 today. I know it was hot and muggy. The humidity was really, really high. Coco, good afternoon. I am doing very, very well. Thank you for asking. Apple, $110 billion share buyback and a 25-cent dividend. Apple is doing well. Apple is doing very, very well. Apple is going bananas here on this press release. $110 billion repurchase of common stock. That's significant. That is significant. 180 bucks. This stock was at 173 bucks when that press release came out. And we just smacked 180. Not bad. Good old Apple. Going bananas. Trout fishing in Branson, Missouri. That sounds like an amazing time. And you better believe that I'm going to get out to Branson when I get the RV moving. That's one of the spots that I've been wanting to visit. Lost. Good afternoon and good evening. No, I didn't set up the LLC, Joe, just simply because of Social Security at all. That had no consideration on my part at all. Boy, Apple is going crazy. Look at the volume coming in on Apple. That is crazy. Port Clinton, Ohio, on Lake Erie. Nice. That sounds like a great weekend. Great spot to spend a weekend. All right. Still nothing. Still nothing of any significance. Let me click through some news here. I got about 35 of them. Orgo. Another press release on Orgo talking about them meeting their primary endpoint on a phase 3 clinical trial. But it's dead in the water for some reason. Cohen, Wolf, SNDL tends to proceed with acquisition of equity positions. 20 earnings, price target change, earnings. Yes, a lot of these are rehashes of news from pre-market this morning. We're not seeing a lot of new news other than the earnings. Health Solutions, BV, maintained at a neutral. Shop performance update, FUSN. India City and Mumbai. Welcome to our live stream. PLSE rights offering $60 million. EBS strong trading day, outperforms market. Boy, talk about fluff, news and earnings. Operational report, properties report, FFO in line, underperforms market. ARDX beating on revenues. Tupperware, strong trading day. I dislike those kind of press releases. Max. Zuo. Question of the solar agreement, nothing there. New CFO. Alma. God, 38 press releases just dumped, and not a one of them has anything in it. BLZE files for a $200 million mixed shelf securities offering. AMGN. Oh my. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Anybody see anything? Wouldn't you know it, the day that I decide to do an after hours and there's nothing. Have fun. Found CADL here at 2:30. It's now 8:10, 8:40. Great channel, great finds. Thank you. Let's go back to, well, let's just recap the top 5 again. As of right now, OSPN's up 20%, OLB 18%, LOCO, LOCO, that's up 14%. Open is starting to climb here. This one is going up on revenues. Now it's gone from $1.92 When I told you a while ago that it was going up on revenues, it's up to 227. It's back down to 222. So it's had a nice climb, but um, nothing else really seems to be moving here. AXTI, nothing. VRA, Vera Bradley, nothing. How many press releases have we gotten? 119 press releases in after hours today. That's way more than normal. Like way, way more than normal. That's really, really good that we got that many press releases. Unfortunately, none of them have amounted to anything. That's the bad part. It's all very fluffy news about companies going to do their financial reports on May 7th, or they're going to do them on May 8th, or the market was great today, or we outperformed the market. Change in company officers, price target changes, just all the fluff that could be fluff has been put out. SES, first quarter earnings results. Let's go back and take a look at Apple. Apple 184. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Should we say it for Apple? You beautiful bastard. That is nice. That is very, very, very nice. Apple is going crazy. AMGN. We got a rocket on that one. AMGN. From 277 to 296. That one rocketed up pretty nice. Rocket is well deserved on that one. Not seeing anything. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing running right now other than Apple. Scott, yeah, I know very little about options. Very, very little. I'm not going to be much help to you there. Kick. ALLR. I want to take a look at that one again. That stock got beat into the ground today, and the only thing I can account for that is shorts. It got shorted to death. Shouldn't have, but it did. What was the other press release on ALLR? I know there was more than one. You'll have to excuse me if my memory is not. Regan's clients, I'm sure soon public offering. 2 days ago for 20 reverse split. Yeah, that phase 2 clinical trial news on ALLR, it did exactly, the press release did exactly what it should have. It pushed it way up. It went from $1.38 to $3.40. So just based on the news, beautiful run, great money maker, a lot of profit there. Nothing wrong with that trade at all on the news. If you got in on the news this morning, the rest of the day, however, it got beat into the dirt. And if I recall, let me double check before I say anything out of turn here. That one has a high short float percentage. That one's really being shorted heavily. We could see a shorts covering here. Why do I say that? There was, I would be willing to bet, a lot of people shorting that stock anywhere from 3 or above 3. There was a lot of people shorting that stock, I'll bet you. And now that it's down as low as it is, they've made a good chunk of money on that. They've made a really good chunk of money. The shorts did very well on that stock today. Now, will some of those cover? Will some of those people lock in that profit on those short positions and buy their shares back? And could we see the price run back up again when they start covering to lock in profit? Could. Very well could. And there's probably some people counting on that right now. And we have seen some movement here from $1.14 here in after hours, from a buck 14 up to $1.22. So there could be a little bit of short covering going on. We'll just have to wait and see. But not a bad trade idea, I don't think. That's just my personal opinion. It's definitely not financial advice, but it's definitely an opinion. We could see some shorts starting to cover on this one. And not because they're in a panic. It's because they're locking in profit. They're buying their shares back and getting out. They made enough money on that. So we could see a push back up again. So for those of you that are buying into ALLR right now, in this 115 to 120 range, I would love to hear from you in a couple of days and see how that's working out. See how that buy-in at 115 to 120. I'd love to hear how you did on that buy-in. OSPR. Because I think we see this stock go back up again. Just my guess. It's just a guess, but I think we see this go back up. I honestly don't know how it was allowed to be shorted as hard as it was. I mean, that really got pounded hard. XPO, And that's a tough call. That stock's been all over the place. Looks like support on that is around $1.06. About $1.06 is support on that. So I think as long as it stays above $1.06, or not $1.06, 106, my mistake, 106. As long as it stays above 106, I think we're okay. But if it comes down to test that 106 spot again, I'd be very nervous because if it breaks down below that, it's going to drop several bucks. As long as we stay up here in this 108 area, I think we're good to continue holding it and hold on to it. But I would not want to see it drop below 106. XBP popping. Looks like XBP pushed up a little bit. Thank you, Rick, for that one. Let me see if I even have that one on my list. That doesn't sound familiar. XBP. And I do not. X, B as in boy, P. XBP. It's at 240. Just popped to 245. XB. Yeah, I didn't have that one on my watch list. And I just added it and the news popped up. But it's climbing. Oh, let's see. All right. Not a whole lot moving here. I think this is going to end up being a short after hours for me. And Terry, you got me hungry for some ice cream, brother. I might have to make a run to Dairy Queen and get me some ice cream. So what do we talk about when nothing is running? A Butterfinger Blizzard with extra candy. That sounds good. My favorite is the M&M Blizzard. XBP still trying to push up. Why don't I show any movement on that in pre-market? I don't show any movement on XBP in pre-market. Will do. I'll take a look. ALLR. Yeah, it probably is going sideways. Yeah, and tomorrow's Friday, so it's liable to be another slow day. Fridays aren't typically great days for press releases. I bet we have more press releases right now in after hours today than we'll get tomorrow in pre-market. We've had 122 press releases in after hours just today. United Kingdom. Noah, yes, I do remember. I remember the name. My stepfather's name is Noah. That's why I remembered the name. It's not a real common name. Conference call. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I thought we might get something there right at 5 o'clock, but we didn't. Armando made a killing on Agba, looking for another one. Yes, we all are. When is your first RV trip? Well, as soon as I get the darn thing. I'm going to have to spend a couple of days stocking it, getting it ready for a little weekend outing. And I'll probably just go someplace local, someplace close, just to get used to driving it and used to setting it up and getting the slide outs out and getting the electric hooked up and the sewage and all that kind of good stuff and practice at that kind of stuff, and to where I feel real confident handling it and dealing with all the electrical stuff and plumbing and all that stuff. And then once I get comfortable with it, then I'll take it out on a little bit further outing, probably down into the Keys, be my guess. I'll take it down to Key West and go camping down there for a week or two. I think that sounds like an amazing trip. But they said they were hoping to get it done by this Friday, tomorrow, essentially. So hopefully I'll get a call from them. If I don't get a call from them by noon on Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to call them again and just keep pushing them about when this thing's going to be done. That's 3 weeks they've had it, and it's a little bit long for me, just for repolstering a couch. I have been doing very well, Noah. Thank you very much. It's a common name in the Netherlands, huh? I know several people that are named Noah, but it's not a real common name here. More than likely, I'll take a couple of local trips in the RV, probably two, maybe three, just on the weekends. And then when I feel comfortable with it, I'll take it down to Key West. All right, TikTok wants me to verify my account again. And we just did. So we're back to being good again with TikTok. Advice to a lost 23-year-old. Well, I guess that would depend on why you feel lost. And in what sense of the word do you mean you feel lost? But there's a lot of answers for that. But I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Probably one of the best pieces of advice that I could give somebody would be to find your passion. Career wise, what I want to be, what I want to do in life. Well, what are you passionate about? Open mixed shelf securities offering. MNDR popped. Sandy. Not sure. I'll tell you what, when you find something in life that you're passionate about, whether it's music or art, drawing, um, whatever it is that you're passionate about, that gives your soul, um, makes you feel fulfilled in your soul. If it's, again, whatever that passion is, focusing on your passions and then finding a way to make money with your passions. You know, there's an old saying, um, if you have a job that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that's very, very true. I absolutely love what I do. And it doesn't feel like work at all. And that's a true blessing, and it really gives you a lot of fulfillment. But you have to find it. You have to know what your strengths are. You know, are you good at math? Are you mechanically inclined? You have to know. You have to know your limits. You have to know where your skill is, what your passion is, and that really will give you a direction in your life. Too many people unfortunately never pursue their passions. Or they get into jobs that's really not within their skill set. Passionate about Monster energy drinks. So am I. By golly, I got mine at the ready. Some people are good with math. Some people are good with mechanical stuff. Some people are good at figuring out what makes something tick. You know, you just have to figure out, what am I good at? And most people know. Most people know what their weaknesses are and where their strengths are. What's in Monster? Good Lord, I don't know. Zero fat, a lot of carbs, a lot of sodium, a hell of a lot of sugar. So nothing good really. The main ingredient is carbonated water and sugar. And then a bunch of junk that's thrown in there to make it taste good. Nothing but pure deliciousness. Family is doing well. Thank you very much. I don't create, Ahmad, I don't create a lot of content. I do a little bit of stuff on TikTok and I do a little bit of stuff on YouTube, but not much. I don't create a lot of new content. My main thing is our live streams. That's kind of my main deal. I put videos on YouTube every once in a while and on TikTok every once in a while, but it's not my main thing. That's not what I'm about. Is that in terms of building a brand or building a business, is that smart? Not really. If I was trying to build a brand, whether it's myself or Wolfpack community, you know, if I was really, really focused on building a brand, building business and all that, I'd be making a ton of videos and plastering social media with videos, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I would be driving everybody nuts with content. And that's what you have to do. I mean, let's face it. You want to make it in social media, on the social media platforms, and get rich, if you will, off of social media platforms. You have to do that. You've got to create content daily, 2-3 videos a day, and posting everywhere constantly till people are tired of looking at you. And that's just not me. That's not me at all. I'm not trying to build a brand. I'm not trying to get rich off of social media. Maybe if I was 22, 23 years old and I was looking for, to make a living on social media, yeah, I'd probably focus on that and make 3 videos a day and post them across every social media platform there is and try to build some kind of a brand out of that and potentially make a ton of money. But that's not what I'm about. That's not what I don't need to get rich off social media. So there really is no point. Most people, let's face it, let's be honest here for just a minute. We're family, right? We can talk. Most people that are posting video after video after video after video are trying to be successful at social media. They're trying to make money. They're trying to break through, get popular on social media to make money, to make a living, to make a lot of money. And you can make a lot of money on social media. But that's why they do it. That's why you see those people posting video after video after 3, 4 a day, every day. nonstop. And they build a huge following. They build massive million followers kind of thing. But they're doing it to make money. They're not doing it because they're bored. They're not making 3 videos a day on 9 different social media platforms because they're bored. They're doing it to make money. I don't need to make money on social media, so it doesn't serve a purpose for me. So that's why I don't. People ask me, well, why don't you put out more videos? Why don't you do stuff on? It's just, I don't need to. And I don't, it doesn't serve a purpose for me to do it. As long as we have people coming in, watching our live stream, learning something on the live stream, that's my goal. Not creating hundreds of videos a week trying to get rich on social media. I'll leave that to the young kids that know what they're doing. I don't know anything. Well, thank you very much. No, I do appreciate it very, very much. I appreciate everybody that subscribes to the YouTube channel. Much, much appreciated. Same way on TikTok. When you guys hit the follow button, I really do appreciate it. It really, from the bottom of my heart, it really is appreciated. But I like to teach, you know, and I could do instructional videos on TikTok and on YouTube like everybody else does. How many instructional videos are there on YouTube? Everything from changing your oil to flying a kite and everything in between. There's every kind of instructional video that you can think of. And when it comes to stock trading, when it comes to penny stocks and day trading and all that, how many videos are out there? Thousands. And mine would be nothing more than just a drop in the bucket of thousands, tens of thousands probably, of other videos talking about the exact same thing. So it's just, I don't know. You have a great evening. Well, not a lot moving. Still the same top 5, really. I mean, AXTI is moving up a little bit. OLB, OSPN, AXTI, IBRX, IMTE. Pretty much the same players have been bouncing around in the top 5 for the last hour. There really hasn't been anything pushing up nicely. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am doing well. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're doing well as well and having a good day, had a good day. It's about 5:16, 5:17 here in the afternoon. Kit, good afternoon. Big time card collector. Thank you very much. Ranger John, yes, I'm going to be off. Looks like my phone is overheating here. I'm going to be off from doing the live stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will not be on live. Not in the morning, not in the afternoon. 3 days, the first 3 days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this next week. So tomorrow will be the last day that I'm live And I will do morning and afternoon tomorrow, but I will not be live on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I've got to fly up to Michigan. My my father passed away back in December, and he had a storage shed in a storage facility where he kept all of his stuff, all of his junk that he collected for years and years and years. And my sisters and I are going to be traveling to clean that out and get it all emptied out because we're paying for storage right now. We're paying monthly on the storage bill at that storage facility for all his stuff. And he's not here any longer. So we need to get that cleaned out so we can get rid of that. So we're going to spend 3 days cleaning and emptying and throwing things away and putting stuff into storage in garages and trying to get rid of everything. So it's a necessity, it's a needed time that I've got to have off to be able to do that. But I'll be back at it again on Thursday. I'll be back ready to go Thursday morning. We are stock traders. We work primarily, my live stream is primarily in the pre-market hours of the stock exchange, 6:45 a.m. until about 9:40. So about 3 hours long in pre-market. And we call out stocks that have news on them and stocks that are running up. But primarily we look for stocks with news on them. And we call it out to our community. And we've got our community on our website. We have our own website where we do a live stream, and that's on wolfpackcommunity.com. There's a link to it on my YouTube channel. But we call out stock runners and give people an opportunity to jump in on some of those stock runners in pre-market. You'll be in my area, northern Indiana. Kit, you're from Shipshewana. Wow is up 17%. Kit, that is awesome. I lived in Napanee. I don't know if you're familiar with Napanee or not, but that's where I'm from, Napanee, Indiana. And I used to go to Shipshewana at least once a month, the flea market. Didn't really ever buy anything, but I just went to people watch. Yeah, Napanee's only like 35 minutes, I think. Straight down Highway 6 to 5, I think it was, Ligonier, and then straight north. What days did you tell us to have dry powder? That would be the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. The 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this next week. Those are the days when a lot of stocks are going to put out financials. I'll be back by the 9th. Tuesday and Wednesday I'll be out. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I'll be out. And that includes the 7th and the 8th. I'll be here for the 9th, but I'll miss the 7th and the 8th of those dates. And by the time Wednesday comes around, I'm going to I'm going to be wishing that I had not taken off because it's going to be a lot of work and it's going to be hot. Yes, Michigan, dad of two girls, absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody will be on fire in there for sure. Okay. Well, not seeing a lot. Nothing really moving here. So just filled information on website. Good deal. Good deal. I'll take a look at that when I get off the live here. Thank you very much. And once again, thank you for hitting the follow button on TikTok and the subscribe button on YouTube. Very much appreciated, guys. Very much. And as always, we always hope that you guys will join us on our live stream on the website, as always. But if you can't or don't want to, that's okay. That's good too. But we do hope that you're able to. Michigan dad of two girls. Send me an email. Go to the website and use the email address that's on the homepage at the bottom. Use that email address. Remind me who you are, and I'll get that to you. Kit, I do live stream every day. Very cool. What's your content about, Kit? What kind of a live stream do you do? Um, yeah, the group meets. We can be on the website for 3 hours in the mornings. I do live stream every day. Oh, you're on the website live stream. That's what you're saying? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm with you. All right. I thought you meant you did your own live stream every morning. Always like to meet people that do other live streams. Yeah, you can you can be a part of the community on the website on the live stream that goes from 6:45 a.m. until about 9:40 ish every trading day. But you have to subscribe to the live trading in order to see that. But just as a reminder, especially for anybody new that is thinking about signing up and subscribing to the live stream, I'm not going to be doing that on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this next week. So if you subscribe between now and Monday, and then you go to log in on Monday to watch the live stream, it's not going to be there. So just heads up. Okay. Yeah, we'll catch you on YouTube. Oh. Anyway, man, there's just nothing. Anybody. Ultimate Brawler, good afternoon. What inspired you in life? Boy, that's a big question. Who inspired me in my life? It would be my dad. By hands down, no question about it. My dad really pushed me to chase after and follow and pursue my passions, which was music. So my dad really is the one that inspired me. What inspired me was music. Music really grabbed me. And that's why I played as a professional musician for as long as I did. Played in bands since high school, and finally got the opportunity to go professional, record a CD, went out on the road touring. That was really my passion. That was the thing that really inspired me to get up every day and keep moving. And I got really burnt out on music. Not gonna lie. I got really burnt out on, how am I going to know? I mean, well, I received notification. Well, if you're subscribed to us on YouTube, you should be able to tell when we're live on there. We go live at 7:30 in the morning on YouTube, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time here in the U.S. Gregorius, good afternoon. Well, right now we're not doing anything on the live other than chatting, but normally we are a stock call out group, primarily in pre-market trading early in the morning. And we do a little bit in the afternoon for after hours trading, but it's primarily a stock call out group. Yeah, Robert, if I find any really cool stuff in my dad's little collection of junk that he saved over the years, I'll definitely let you know what my neat little finds are. Hopefully I'll find a few things that have some sentimental value to me. I'm sure I will. I mean, if I had my choice, I wouldn't throw any of it away. But, you know, I don't need my dad's old pot holders and blankets and pillowcases and knickknacks that he had on the walls, you know, or an old Elvis picture or something, you know. I don't need any of that stuff, and neither do my siblings. So a lot of that stuff's just going to get donated to Goodwill. A good portion of it's going to get donated to Goodwill or any other organization that'll take it. But we've only got 2.5 days to get it done, so it's going to have to be very, very quick. And a lot of it, unfortunately, is probably going to get thrown away. But the important stuff will not. The important stuff we will definitely keep. All right. Well, folks, it is 5:30. There's just nothing going on. There could be a press release that comes out here in the next half an hour that could be something cool that causes the stock price to go up. It's hard to say, but as of right now, there's just really nothing moving, and there's no point in me sitting here rambling on about nothing. I know you guys don't want to watch that. So you guys have a great evening. I'm going to hop in the car and go get me an ice cream cone because that sounds really, really good. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the website, as always, 6:45 a.m. And you have a good night as well. You have a great night, and thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. 6:45 a.m. Eastern time on the website. on the live stream there. Join us if you want to. You're absolutely welcome. Doesn't matter if you're brand new to stock trading online, if you've been doing it for a week, a day, or 2 years. It doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome. And we will help everyone that needs help. We will be there to help you. And then I'll be on TikTok and YouTube at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll click on to YouTube and TikTok and get you guys up to speed on what we've been doing on the website. And hopefully you've been watching the same stuff and we're able to jump into some of the same ones we were. So Fridays are typically kind of slow, not going to lie. As far as news goes, Fridays are usually kind of dull. But you never know. We might get lucky with a good one. So until then, you guys have a great evening. The website is wolfpackcommunity.com. Wolfpackcommunity.com, just like it sounds. There's a link on YouTube and there's a link on TikTok on my profile. So pop over there, take a look at the live trading and subscribe to live trading if you'd like. And if not, we'll see you at 7:30 tomorrow morning. Until then, have a good one, guys. I'm out of here. It's ice cream time.